So how do you feel as a young educator? Like you are educating students through your channel. So as you are young and an educator, so how do you feel?
I would rather tweak this question a bit because I don't feel that I'm an educator per se. I feel that I want to share my knowledge in whatever field I have, because educator to me is a very responsible person's tag, and I cannot give that much of time to be an educator, because an educator needs to be thorough in their delivery, in their syllabus coverage. But as of now, I am none of that. I just share my experience and knowledge, bits and pieces here and there. So I would say that I'm trying to be an educator, but I'm
Yeah,
more like sharing my knowledge as of now. I still
but
haven't
I
reached
think
that
if you
level.
have a knowledge and you are sharing with students, then you are a kind of teacher, or you can say educator, because you are sharing the knowledge of your with the students, and they are getting and learning something from your videos. So
Yeah,
for
yeah, you
me,
can say that.
yeah,
You can say that.
yeah. So what are your future plans? What you really want to do through your channel?
I want to inculcate intuition in students and in people, that you do not have to think of subjects as that they are in isolation. Let's say I'm
Hmm.
reading mathematics or economics or physics. I should get enjoyment from that subject as I get enjoyment from a movie or a storybook. If I'm not getting that enjoyment from that subject, probably either I'm not reading it the right way, or
Yeah.
I have some other interests. So I would not restrict myself to one subject. So if I'm covering economics, physics, maths, finance, so there could be one subject which you could get naturally inclined towards, maybe finance, but not really mathematics, maybe economics, but not physics. So I would like to bring together a set of people who talk about subjects because they feel strongly about it. Like two Harry Potter fans will talk about Harry Potter characters. So,
Yeah.
two people who really like physics should be able to converse the concepts in physics, or the concepts in economics, or even, let's say, for that matter, maths. Because in maths as well, you know what? I was teaching someone, probably because I have also taught physics when before coming to ISI. I have taught for JE physics for a good amount of
Mhm.
time. So once I was teaching a concept on thermodynamics. So in thermodynamics, you know what? There is a thing called a pressure volume graph, PV diagram.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
I was drawing a circle, and in x-axis you had volume and y you had pressure. So I had to draw a circle, but the scale which I took, it became kind of an ellipse,
Okay.
right? So I soon realized that all circles can be thought of as ellipse if I just change the scale of my x or y axis. And same goes
Yeah.
for all ellipse as well. So you
Yeah.
are looking at an ellipse or circle, just depends upon your scale of reference, not frame of reference, your scale of reference. How are you
Yeah.
measuring your two dimensions? And to me, that
Right.
was quite fascinating. And this gave me an idea that maybe if calculus was not invented by, let's say, Newton, the kind of level we have attained as per our civilization, we might like there will be like 100 odd kids discovering calculus every year, because nowadays people think a lot from different areas. So
Yeah.
I believe whenever a mathematician gave the formula for the area of circle, for him it would have been a very challenging thing. But for us,
Mhm.
we do not face that challenges because we have read so many things from different directions. So that was pretty striking to me, that if I look at anything and I try to talk about that concept to someone, and that person can relate with me, that is really a very beautiful thing. That's the thing which I'm trying to tell, that if you're very interested in that subject, then you don't need to remember or mug up theorems and laws. Those become part of you. And maybe, long story short, that is my message, that through my channel you should feel that the subject is not really something which is to frighten you. It is kind of like your friend. I mean, if you are getting interested in it, then it could be like a storybook for you, it could be like a movie for you.
So like what I have seen, that the teacher tell a particular topic in a particular set. Like, as you have said, the really great example that you can change the scale of that particular shape, and that would become different shape, right? The circle become ellipse. So that is not been taught in our schools and college, that if you change the scale, then it can become a different shape, not maybe ellipse, it could be parabola or something else, right? So this is really great, because teachers used to tell the all the things in particular sets, because teachers also had made their notes and just they are learning and they are putting that down on the board. I am not like blaming the teachers, but I am blaming the education system which we have in India, right? So yeah, and you can also make like courses or maybe videos on physics, where you will talk about different perspective of physics and different perspective of economics.